Hi, this is Steve Scott, the Houston Business Coach, and thank you for joining me. Today's video is entitled, What Do Women Want? Actually, there's a lot more to it than just the title, but anyway, here's the story. Young King Arthur, of fame of the Knights of the Round Table, when he was young, he went out and he was ambushed and imprisoned by a monarch in a neighboring kingdom. Now, the monarch could have put him to death, but the monarch was really impressed with his youthfulness, his zeal, and his ideas. So he said, here's what I'll do. I'm going to let you go, but you have 1 year to answer this question. What do women want? And if you don't have an answer at the end of the year, then you'll be put to death. So Arthur went back to his kingdom, and he thought about this, and he talked to people. He talked to people of all levels of life. What do women want? Very, very tough question. And finally, the day arrived. It was going to be 1 year. And everybody had said, you need to go talk to the witch, because the witch will have the answer. But the witch always exacted such a high price, and therefore nobody wanted to use her. But Arthur, knowing that it was either talk to the witch or possibly dying, decided to go talk to the witch. And he asked the witch, what do women want? And she replied, they want to have a choice about how to control their lives. And when everybody heard that, they knew that she'd spoken a universal truth. So that was good. But the next question is, what's the price that I'm going to have to pay, Arthur asked, in order for this to happen? She says, I want to marry your most famous knight of the Round Table, Sir Lancelot. And Arthur, he just couldn't bring himself to do that. He had never met somebody like her. One tooth, smelled like sewage, very angry. He'd just never met anybody so repugnant. And he went and told Lancelot what the witch's price was. And Lancelot said, you know, Arthur, the most important thing is to hold the Knights of the Round Table together and to have your life. I will marry her. So anyway, Arthur went and told the monarch what the answer was, and the monarch said, that is a very, very wise answer. Yes, women do want to have a choice, and they do want to have control over their lives. So anyway, that day also, Lancelot and the witch got married. And Lancelot was absolutely dreading that first night in the bedroom. And he goes back to the castle, and there in his bed is a beautiful young lady. And he says, well, what happened? What happened? And the witch replied, she said, because you were so kind to me and let me choose who I wanted to be and gave me some control, I've decided that I'm going to be a beautiful lady half the time, and I'm going to be a witch the other half. And she said, it's pretty much up to you, which way you want it. So Lancelot started thinking. He goes, would it be better to have an old hag for a wife during the day and a beautiful woman at night to enjoy those wondrous intimate moments? Or would it be better to have a beautiful woman by my side during the day that, I can kind of show off? And he was very perplexed. And finally, he said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave it up to you. The choice is yours. And she replied, because you've given me the freedom to choose, I'm going to be a beautiful woman all the time. The point of the story, of course, is we all would like to have a choice. So take a look around in your business and in your relationships. And are you giving people where you can the power to choose, the power to have some control? Because without that, very often we get resistance, and we get something very ugly, like the old witch. So yes, what do women want? I think it's the same thing men want too. Great story. Great point. So remember, if it's to be, it's up to me. Your life is a choice. Give the choice to others, and it will empower you in everything you do. This is Steve Scott, the Houston Business Coach, and thank you for joining me.